Alright, sorry for the technical issues. We are back. Whoever's on the Discord, refresh those pages. I am
Refresh your shit.
trying to find.
Can you?
Wait, I'm 18 minutes behind now. What the hell?
No. The video is just a recording now. It's not a live.
Yup. Word to your mama.
I'll admit I haven't had time to find a better way. Well, it should still be the same link. Here, I'll post it.
It's not.
No.
I'm just telling you, it's not.
It still looks the same as above.
Except one's a recording and not a live stream.
See,
Yeah.
the one that James posted, it doesn't work. It's a different URL.
Oh, this is a different URL. Okay, that one seems to be working. It wasn't that funny.
I can tell the delay now between California and Ohio.
Yeah, that was fucking brilliant.
I'm gonna leave that one alone.
No, wait, I have literally no idea what's going on right now.
Nor
That's
do
because
I.
you're a few minutes behind.
Shot.
I mean, we all know I'm always behind. You understand what's going on.
That's what she said. Wait.
Whoa.
That's why I clarified about what's going on and didn't just leave it as behind.
Alright, eBay's useless.
Didn't help anything.
Pineapples.
Alright, I'm trying to find the right schematic for this thing.
Wait, did you do the headers already and we missed that?
No, do you still want me to do the headers first?
He is very interested in you doing some headers.
Officer Ice for
Stroke headers is good, apparently.
Alright, I'm looking for my extra breadboard.
I don't know why anyone puts up with us. I really don't.
Speak for yourself.
I don't know how you guys keep coming back.
I'm pretty sure it's just your accent that keeps that lets people decide to keep you around.
Right.
Well.
I forgot Rune was listening too.
Alright, fuck it, I got this one. I don't feel like going through too many boxes. Alright. As a sobriety test.
Brand new breadboard. Please don't burn it.
Oh, it's not brand new. I still keep shit in the boxes.
Wow. You know what I do? I like literally go,
Fresh out the box.
Throw that box in the corner of the room, never to see it again.
Or in the hallway, right, Babin?
That's just my oscilloscope. That's what's in the hallway.
Alright, as y'all's opinion, where would you have the taller pens be? The bottom or in the top for...
On the bottom.
Bottom?
Yeah.
Yeah, you because they're meant to stack on top of something, right?
Yeah, but then you got to figure out which is the top and which is the bottom. So if you put that in your USB port machine, is that USB section on the top or on the bottom? Because whatever it is, put them on the bottom of whatever that is.
Well, here's the thing.
I think exactly what you just did is how it should be.
Right, but here's as APUC mentioned, whatever the USB is facing or whatever the orientation is, there's only one side. My USB orientations on my PC are upside down compared to what I have on top of my desk.
I know, but this is going to be, if you stack that on something, usually that is stacked on something else, right? Otherwise you put female headers if you were going to have this go onto something.
This isn't necessarily for stacking though, this is for breadboarding it, right?
Yes.
I'd go that way.
This is for breadboarding, you know, programming whatever chip it is to read.
Yeah, I would have, in my humble don't know a whole lot opinion, I would have put it the way that you showed it before.
Alright.
So the question, you said this was a bad USB, right? So are you planning to use the headers for anything?
I don't know if
Or are you just going to use
I
a
think
straight bad USB?
I think I still have to program it.
I know, but can you program it over USB?
Yeah, I was going to say, can't you program that over USB?
Or is there no bootloader?
Well,
I mean,
this came from China. This came from China. I wouldn't trust it.
No.
I probably wouldn't even plug it in my machine.
Exactly. And this thing was like super cheap, like $3. So I was like, I couldn't pass that.
Must have been pre-tariffs then.
Yes. Anywho's, all right. I'll just do it from the bottom.
Wait. We forgot to ask what everyone's drinking tonight.
Yeah, what's everybody drinking? Babbitt, we've already heard. She's
drinking Dr. Pepper.
No, I got Angry Orchard hard cider. Dr. Pepper is what I had to go back and get because I forgot to get them.
For tomorrow. I'm drinking Captain Morgan's Cannon Bless.
Shock top.
I guess that's everybody's sharing. Anyways.
Well, I don't know. James hasn't declared what he's drinking yet.
What are you?
I'll get back to you on
it. Shot.
We're gonna take a trip to the store in a minute.
Are you doing another project again?
Huh. Well, yeah. I'm always working on something.
All right.
Multitasking.
Must be nice.
Right. Well, Bab, I feel like you always multitask during at work when I see all your messages. It's like, holy shit, I barely even have time to read.
No, she's just playing on Discord. There's no multitasking.
No, that's true.
Are you saying I don't work at work?
Not when you're on Discord, you don't.
And that's like always.
I mean, truthfully, if every minute I'm posting in Discord is a minute I'm not programming, realistically, that is actually true.
Right.
But no, I actually do get my work done.
We know.
And I still work faster than my dumbass coworkers.
Which I find surprising, like, holy shit.
What was that?
Your work and everybody else's.
Right.
Yeah, because I have experience and they don't. I mean, just by that definition alone, I'm going to be better than they are. But they're just so bad that I can run around in circles with them, even with all my other stuff I do. Plus, you have to remember, like, even when I'm screwing around, I'm kind of learning things, and they never do that.
Experience is experience, but not all experience is good experience.
That is true, because the first 7 years of experience I had at work was basically useless. I had to spend years unlearning things that I learned there. That's how stupid it was. Where are you going, Pirate?
Fixing a fan, because soldering is really bad right now. Which, I was listening to a podcast this morning about, the different theories of, like, oh, you should have, your soldering out at 300 Celsius, 600 Celsius, put a giant blob of, like, of flux and all this stuff, and a lot of it is because either it cools down so quickly or you have it really hot, so you have to add a whole bunch of flux and all these kind of different things. So
he's using his new fancy iron.
Yeah. And my solders are still shitty.
Well, it's probably better than mine.
No,
we wouldn't know. We haven't seen it in a long time.
Ouch.
No burns. No burns.
He does 3 streams and he thinks he's shit. I'm kidding.
No. I'm just giving her crap because it was her that badgered me into doing my first one.
Yeah, and then I did exactly 2 of them so far only.
I'm sorry, I only remember one.
I don't really count the last one.
Why
I
not?
did. I might have been online, but it was bad.
Oh wait, the one you did? No, that was
Yeah.
fine. What was wrong with that one? Was there
Technical,
not
too many
drunkering?
There was, but there was too many technical issues. The after party was better than the live stream.
Well, the after party is always the best.
It was I thought it was interesting, and then we tested those LEDs. We learned a faster way to test those LEDs on a matrix.
Yeah.
I learned what a HID actually was.
That was during the stream, I think.
It was.
I'm telling you, it was a good stream, even with the difficulties.
I'm just frustrated because I thought I had everything prepared.
I know, but that's like, there was your objective, and then there was the reality. But the reality was,
The reality was completely different on Friday night than it was on Thursday night.
Did you guys realize?
Hindsight is 20/20, and in this case, it was my stream much better. What a difference a day makes.
I was about to say, my coworker bitched about. We went to an event, the DC 281. It's like he pointed out, why is it every event on a Thursday? I'm like, well, fucking happy hour on Friday. And then I noticed every single like security event is on a Thursday. I'm like, why? It's a really good point.
Really, because most of mine are either Tuesday or Wednesday.
Tuesday or Wednesday. Everything around here is either Thursday or Wednesday.
Interesting, because it's usually Tuesday. I guess I've had some stuff on Thursdays. It's Tuesday, Thursday, because Wednesday is hump day, so people tend to plan things in the middle of the week. And then Monday,
you got slump day on a Tuesday.
Wait, say that one time.
You got slump day on a Tuesday.
Here in the Americas, it's called hump day.
No.
It's Wednesday.
Slump day.
Sorry, what? Slump day?
Yeah, slump day. It's where you've used all your energy to get through Monday. You've got no energy to get through Tuesday.
Yeah, I don't have
that's
Tuesday
Tuesday.
is like easier because it's not Monday.
Tuesday is slump day, right?
Oh, okay.
What's Thursday then?
Friday's Eve.
I like that. That's a good one.
Oh, what the fuck? They're all like a nice.
So that solder tip that you're using there.
Yeah.
The tinner, I mean.
Yeah.
How often do you use that?
Anytime that I know my soldering tip is shit and I need to clean it.
So like several times, right?
Yeah.
Because I just learned that if
That's
you use that too much, you can it actually will corrode the tip faster.
There's a video on YouTube about that by someone we know.
I know. Can't remember who. Who's that?
I really feel like that's one of the best soldering videos in history, but I'm just saying.
The presenter comes off as so knowledgeable in it too.
Yeah, it was very informative.
Would you say he's professional?
Well, he's not drunk, so that's a start.
I think he's kind of a dick.
I don't know. He seems kind of like arrogant and like, oh, I'm not gonna drink or hate burps. But hey, I'm just.
Yeah, I'm too good.
Did you just really hate on him for hating the loud ass burps Pucknut was doing last time?
No, I'm giving him shit. That's all.
Really?
No. I wasn't doing any ass burps. They were all out my mouth. Ass burps are entirely different.
I can't unhear that now, and every time I hear Pucknut, it's gonna be like ass burp.
I haven't had time to go watch the videos, so I could actually be doing something wrong. So
I realized that I was doing, because some people keep their tips for like a really long time. Wasn't it Packard? He has one for like years and years. And
I don't overuse that stuff.
Yeah, I definitely did overuse that stuff.
If you're using that more than like storage and stuff like that, then if you're having troubles and your solder's not sticking, you need to give it a swirl around with some solder and then stick it in your brass sponge, then clean it and solder it and clean it up and then carry on, or you're not using enough flux. I get this from a good source.
So
Yeah.
whenever my first soldering iron was from Radio Shack, and I had that for I don't know, God, how many years?
Yeah, but that was probably a cast soldering iron that had a, like cast iron tip.
Probably no, I think it was brass because I did the horrible sin of like grinding the fuck out of it.
Wait. Are you talking about the inside the tip? Because that's copper, right? I
Yeah.
also learned that from a video. I can't quite place my finger on where I heard that.
Yeah, we might have to put a link to that in the video below.
You might have to.
Wait.
You guys are dicks.
It's gonna be
We're actually giving someone props, and then someone calls us a dick.
not really.
Like, nice things, and he's like, "Christ, what a bunch of assholes!" We're like,
Right.
"Aw,
I actually learned a lot from that video. I mean,
me too."
All
And
right,
I
I'm
just
drunk.
like
It's
brought
gonna
it
be in
up.
this fucking shit. This area here somewhere. I don't know, or in the link somewhere. Maybe not, since he called us dicks. So, anyways, it's done. Didn't burn myself. Happy.
sweet. Did you get any? What are they called? Oh shit.
I
Cool.
don't know what they're called.
Finger snaps? No.
No, when they're joined together.
Uh.
Oh fuck, that word escaped me. What is it?
Shorts.
Shorts. That's it.
No. I'm
Thank you.
Riches.
No, which no.
See, I'm from England. We don't get enough chance to wear shorts. It's not warm enough.
Should come down to Texas.
Oh, in California, you get plenty of time to
Or
wear shorts. But
California.
I've got such lily white legs that I wear 'em.
It's okay. I think they're
Of course, too many
forgiving.
car crashes walking down the street from the glare off my leg.
Alright, put this back in its box. Where'd that one other kit go? Here it is. So don't use that a lot. This
So
is on.
I'll ask the question I asked earlier, but cut off. Are you going to do the optional surface mount stuff?
Dude, I haven't even looked at the schematic for this thing. I was looking for it, and then you guys asked me for a sobriety test.
So I think, let me see.
It's,
If you flip that board over,
it has a knob. It's Chinese characters.
don't you call me a knob. Oh, yeah, it's not. Must be the other one.
So there's another YouTube video. Because the sake of YouTube, I won't say shit. I'm looking for the... Okay. It looks like that one.
Wait, pirate? Not pirate. IoT disappeared.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Probably a good thing.
Yeah, I saw him go. It's just I just realised I never mentioned it.
I didn't even notice. I guess we haven't heard something truly inappropriate for a while. Oh well, did you mute him? Did you ever unmute him?
He unmuted himself after he was
Okay.
talking. Or
Gotcha.
eating, I mean, I'm sorry. So...
I mean, they probably got home and
got
Yeah,
distracted.
we know.
you know.
Yeah, something about a tongue.
Alright,
Say again, over.
Did you really say over?
I said say again, over.
Oh, you mean
Okay.
say it again, but not dot over. Got.
No.
Sorry, I meant literally a
repeat your
hamburger
last
convention, and when you say over.
can you please
Repeat your
repeat your
last.
transmission over?
Now he's forgotten. It's been that long.
Yep.
Bad been bad, and his boy forgot.
Do what?
You said something, and none of us heard it.
Oh, I thought Babbitt heard me. I said
I
is that
heard
something
it.
to do with. Yeah. Okay. So she called.
That's it? You're just gonna leave it like that?
I heard him cut off, so I didn't hear.
Yeah, I heard him cut off, and Babin spoke over him. Did you just say cock whistle?
No, I said I'm an asshole.
Oh.
Well, I wonder which one was. Well, they're both insulting. Anyways, I'm just gonna steal this nice person's tutorial page or whatever this is from.
You know there's one on instructables.com, right?
Maybe.
From a certain box that can't be mentioned for legal reasons.
Is this kit from a box that shall not be named?
Yaha.
Really? Oh shit.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Right, well,
it looks exactly like the one that shall not be named.
So wait, what is it?
It's a component tester.
What?
Component tester.
Oh, nice.
I got it because
resistors and transistors and stuff like that.
I got it because it has a nice LED.
Is it through hole or surface mount?
There is. It's majority through hole. There's a couple of optional surface mount components.
What do you mean by optional?
Well, that's the thing. If you follow the instructable from the box that not be named, it actually refers to 2 or 3 components on that board. If that's exactly the same one, which it appears to be, there are some surface mount pads on that board that are optional components. In fact, yeah, I can see the surface mount elements of it on your bench.
Oh, here's one. Actually, I could probably use the other camera.
Yeah, that's the one.
There's a lot of pieces to this kit.
There is.
Alright, so you guys ready for another for a 5-hour DrunkerBox?
I am on the not best coast today, so I can't stay out nearly as late as I used to.
I was gonna say I'm gonna be well asleep by then.
I'll be miserably.
This might be a 2-parter. Oh, look, somebody bought something. Treated themselves to something.
Is that the USB tiny little microscope webcam thing?
Yes, and I'll give you one chance to guess who.
Ada fruit.
No, somebody. This is a gift from somebody, and I'll give you one guess from who.
Sarah.
Is it Sarah?
Yes.
Oh,
bless her soul.
She just wants you to do a better job of the kit she's soldering for her. That's what it is.
Oh yeah. Shit. And you know what? I forgot to. I think she's pissed at me, but I forgot to tell her.
What did you do?
Or what didn't he do?
Go down to, an hour away to go help her shop for a sofa.
That's because you only need a bed, right?
Not saying shit. Oh, holy shit. Let's see.
I can tell you a fan right above your your area.
Oh, look, he blurred it out now. That was perfect timing.
That was good timing.
You can tell what a fan.
Well, I mean, if you look at the base of the webcam,
yeah,
you can see
the reflection of the fan.
Oh shit! I guess.
Yeah, that's one of those moments that, like, when somebody advertises a chrome teapot and they're standing there taking a picture but naked.
Yeah, I've seen those before.
Alright, I haven't calibrated or set this, but
we're going to say something again that's going to get Mr. Engineer interested, and he's going to chip in with, wait, what? Did I just hear naked teapots or something?
Right. I think I had this somewhere.
I'm looking at the link you posted from Make Your Advisor.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So I have a friend who's colorblind and can't tell the resistor color codes. And so normally he gets his wife to tell him what they are. So he can look value it is. But since he built this, he uses this instead.
It's probably faster and more accurate anyways.
So I probably will solder these tomorrow when I'm more sober. So y'all just can understand how big it is. These are the tweezers.
I know, so is that Wait, what? Wait, is that an 805?
Shit.
I think one's 0805 and one's 0603.
I'll cover the chat for right now. Let's see.
Oh, that's trippy. With the power of my mind, I shall move these components.
Let's see.
You know what? Let me look it up on the
I wonder how would you tell, like on this board?
I was given some advice by a very sage and wizened engineer about using digital calipers. However, I'm going to cheat and look it up on the instructable by the box that's named. That one there. Circuit Circus. Oh,
so
crap, give you a clue.
I'm going to change the subject for like 30 seconds, but I got a notification on Twitter from someone who's seeking hardware hacker advice from me.
Oh.
It's like he's trying to build this thing. It's like, any idea how you can do it? And it's like, why do you think I know anything?
Alright, this is a bad idea. Anyways, sorry for the headaches. Remove this.
Yeah,
So,
this is a
capacitor is at 0805. And the... Okay.
Alright, so...
SO23. Okay, so it's an 0805 100 nanofarad capacitor and an 1812 sized PK6E6V8 diode and an SOT23 sized SVR05 4 diode array.
I forget, what were the options?
That's the three. The 0805, so the component tester kit includes three tiny surface mount components, an 0805 sized 100 nanofarad capacitor and an N12 sized P6KE6V8 diode and an SOT23 sized SVR05 4 diode array. These are completely optional components to support transient voltage suppression. The tester will work fine without them, so unless you have a microscope and SMT experience, we strongly suggest you start by throwing these components away.
Wow.
Wait,
if not installing SMT parts, the purpose of the TVS protection circuit is to improve the likelihood that the microcontroller input pins might survive discharge current when a charged capacitor is connected to the test inputs. Even with the TVS circuit installed, protection is not guaranteed. Therefore, it is important that capacitors always be discharged before measuring with the component test device. If you are installing the SMT parts, the three SMT part components should be soldering. Chinglish. The capacitor and the diode, single diode.
What did you say?
Chinglish.
English?
Chinglish.
The capacitor and the single diode are not polarized and may be soldered in direction. The 6-pin diode array, however, has polarity markings that should be aligned with the markings on the PCB silk screen. So you can't theoretically do those tomorrow, but they are optional. Just so you have a better, just so you have a better idea of what it is. I've just posted to it in the Discord channel. so you can view that one, because that's the instructions I followed for the kit you have there.
Yeah, the one that I was gonna follow wasn't that all that great.
This one's actually pretty good, and I managed to get mine working when I followed it. So.
So, this may be the alcohol talking. I may just fucking say fuck it and then try to solder it on there. If I fail, I just chip them away. So they still work without him.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Are you using the chisel tip or a pinpoint tip?
Chisel tip.
Okay. You should be all right.
The trouble one is that 6. The smaller one, the 6 one.
You've got I see you've got the curvy tweezers. So if you tin one of the pads, then you can use the tweezers and the soldering iron just to nudge the solder on the pad so it becomes liquid, and then you can just place the component in place. It's actually really straightforward.
Wait.
However, I did that sober.
Have you never done surface mount before?
I tried that. Fuck, what's it called? That 2UF or.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. U2F from boxes that shall not be named.
Yeah.
It's basically the YubiKey thing, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
Horrible to solder.
That's why they gave us 2 of them.
Yeah, but
yeah, and neither one worked.
I got mine to turn the lights to turn on, but I couldn't figure out the programming for it, so I was like, fuck this.
So, you see those little things under your hand by where your tweezers are? Those little, like, gridded things?
Here?
You can store those components in those little gridded areas so that you don't lose them while you're soldering. That way, if your hand happens to lay on them, they don't stick to the pad of your hand. So when the components are when you've taken them out of the packet, like you just did on that one that's on the board, you can throw it in that little hole and it won't go above those edges.
Alright, I want to say they're probably not going to go anywhere.
No, just the surface mount more than anything.
Oh, yeah. They're there. So,
yeah.
I'm trying to see with my port eyes which way this board will go. I think I can see a tiny indent, and that will be the tiny
Is that the
dot.
one that's got 3 and 2 or something?
3 or 2. It has the V05.
Hang on, let me look.
So like the V will be facing, will be down.
Oh yeah. I know what one you're talking about. Yeah, it's not. I think there's a dot on the board that tells you which way around it goes.
Yeah, and I think I see what it is, and that on that board it has that, whatever that is, like an arrow.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna I'm gonna put a little solder on that.
So on that one, you want to place it and just tin one corner.
Yes.
And then you can probably drag solder the rest. Oh, that sucks.
What does?
That you just dropped your roll on the floor. Oh no, I didn't go that far. Oh.
No.
That would suck.
Yeah, the solder I have, it's like really thin solder, and that would have been across the room. I would have a ton of solder that is like, god damn it. Since that looks like thicker solder, it didn't unwind.
Yeah.
Well, he's also still got the plastic wrapper on there.
Man, you're so good about keeping things together.
I know, everything goes back in its box. I'm really impressed.
Yeah, me too.
You said back in the box.
Didn't you see I put the breadboard back in its box?
Put the breadboard back in the box.
Or it gets the hose in.
I was just gonna say that sounds like you said it was the lesson on the skid. Thank you that someone else got that.
What now?
You guys are good. Do you get the reference? It puts the lotion on the skin.
No, I was thinking more of
Because you said it so much like that I really thought that you were making that joke.
I have no idea what that is. I was thinking more like Con Air.
Oh no, so
when he says put the bunny back in the box.
Oh no,
Nicholas
you've never
Cage.
seen Silence of the Lamb?
Yeah. Long time ago.
Oh well, remember the guy with the dog in the pit? He's telling the girl it puts the lotion on the skin because he wants her to put lotion on, but he doesn't want to humanize her. Or he's saying.
I don't remember.
He said by it.
It puts the lotion on the skin, or it gets the hose again.
That was creepy. Kind of hot.
I'm glad I didn't have a mouthful of beer then.
It's hard to get it all to go all the way down.
Are you trying to solder each individual one?
Yeah.
Do a quick drag solder. Put some solder on your tip, and then just drag it across the pins. You'd be surprised.
Yeah, I don't trust it, and I already got fucking.
Don't tell him what to do.
I'm trying to give him a tip.
Just a tip.
Just the tip.
Just the tip.
Just a tip.
I'll say it.
No, fuck. Just because I tried that, there's a short.
Keep dragging. And if you haven't done the other side, drag across the other side with what you've still got on the tip, and then drag again, and you'll find that they'll sort themselves out as long as you've got plenty of flux on it.
If anything, I think I have too much.
Well, dip your tip. Go on, give it a good dip in. You don't want it too wet.
What's dumb is I laugh every fucking time.
Oh man, I snorted. That's not good.
Don't worry, I didn't hear it, so it's not on camera. Come on, you motherfucker. I'm pretty sure I've burned the chip already by this point.
I have one of those. Those solder pens pretty cool.
Yeah, that fixes it.
Flux pens even.
I was gonna say, wait, did you just say solder pen?
I did, sorry.
I for a moment there, and I'm like, there's a solder pen? What does that mean? What am I missing? So I have half the screen not showing, and I thought I was missing part of it.
Oh, so you're missing the fun half then?
No, I have like the board of colors.
Where's my... Oh, here it is.
What are you doing on the other half, Babin?
I'm staring at who's saying what, actually. I was staring at the video and then got confused. I don't know.
Wait, which video are you watching?
No, I'm watching...
Don't share a link. This is live.
Anyways, you have who's speaking in the stream, but the problem is that there's a delay, and I'm like, wait, shit, it just said Boyo said something, but I didn't hear anything. But that's because there is a delay, and my brain didn't like that.
Did you sort out your shorts?
Yeah.
Just your shorts.
I am wearing shorts.
Did you adjust your shorts?
Yeah. You know, this chair is not that great, so I'm getting a wedgie.
Interesting how you use them that way. I always use them the other way.
Use what
To
way?
me, it's interesting watching. I think James has said this in the past. It's interesting to watch how others do it. Ooh, not quite what I meant, but.
Oh, gee, thanks. It took a while.
What's that?
You learn new things that way.
Right, exactly.
You learn the wrong ways of doing it.
He's just flipped him over. He's doing it the other way now.
I mean, sometimes he likes that.
Hey Rune, is this better than Harry Potter?
I need an adult.
Harry Potter After Dark.
Yep.
Alright. The two main components that are tiny as shit are done.
Woo.
I don't know about this bigger one. I don't know if there's a... I don't think there's any polarity on it.
What is it?
Is that 6V8C71?
Because one of them does.
Well, it was that 6-pin.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, then the other two don't.
Okay. Because this one doesn't even look like what's on the
So
picture.
the capacitor and the single diode are not polarized and may be soldered in either direction. The 6-pin diode array, however, has a polarity marking that should be aligned with the markings on the PCB silk screen. So you've done the one that needed a special alignment. The other two just go on, just stick them in there.
Just stick it in.
That's what she said.
You guys are sharp tonight.
And that's how I have a kid in Mexico.
I don't know, but well, okay. Maybe dinner with IoT rubbed off on some of us.
Oh, don't talk about IoT rubbing off.
Oh my god.
Oh, dang.
He doesn't have to rub off anymore.
Yeah, he's hands-free now. I bet he doesn't need as much hot tub time either. Oh, he's not here to defend himself.
It's not fun.
That makes it all that much better. We're telling him on it.
When he watches this stream back, he's going to be like, motherfuckers.
He's gonna be coming everything on Discord is like, you fuckers.
Oh my god. Really?
Kumquat.
Pineapple.
I noticed a conversation about pineapple earlier, and I ignored it. Did you not notice, Babbitt?
No.
Yeah, I think it was a few days ago.
I think it was earlier today.
I mean, there was... What?
And I think you added me in it, and I was like, I'm not going there.
There was the... You're not talking about when I posted the pineapple picture.
There was something around pineapples at that point, yeah. Someone had mentioned pizza.
Oh, I have a picture I need to send to you, Babbitt. I saw it and I was like, ah.
I wonder if it was... a couple days ago we were talking, you know, I told my sister the pineapple story, so now anytime she sees pineapple things in the store, she sends me a picture. What is that?
I saw a ceramic pineapple in Target for $1, and I thought, oh, that's cheap.
Oh yeah, my sister, Target and Big Lots apparently have a bunch of pineapple shit, and she's like bitching at me like about what she's bitching that she's doing this, and I'm like, stop acting like I'm making you do this. I told you a story. And she's like, no, but I have to do it now.
She feels compelled.
She just sent me
to do the pineapple stuff. That's not good. That's probably an image you don't want, your sister.
No, I'm done. I'm done now.
But if they're twins, it's pretty much the same thing.
Just stop right there.
This conversation went sideways real fast.
So on that note, ish.
No, there's no notes on that note.
On that note, please remember to drink responsibly. Do not do as we do. Please be respectful and remember your company's sexual harassment laws.
But we're not a company. And Super Mecha Moo is not even here to yell at us. So.
Were we supposed to have a...
He's online.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, he's probably playing StarCraft.
Oh no, he's away. Sorry.
Ah.
The only mod we have right now is Boyo, and I think he's enjoying himself too much.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm half.
Wow, yeah, sounds like
Say again, oh.
I said I'm half asleep.
DrunkerBoxes after hours.
so
All right.
Right now, why are you still here?
Because he needs to moderate the channel and the stream. Nobody else will. He has to. We appreciate.
See, theoretically, he could probably kick us all out of Discord chat and just let you streaming on your own.
There's no theoretical part of that. He could.
I'm saying what I'm saying is he's probably not likely to do that to us.
That is true. But the difference between could and will, that's different.
Oh, right, of course.
Always could do it.
Alright, stupid question.
There are no stupid questions.
Well,
what you really need there to figure out what those resistors are is a component tester. Oh wait, you're building one.
That's what I'm fucking building, you motherfucker.
I don't know. I'm so mad at myself I laughed at that. That was so dumb. Sorry.
You know me, I'm not one to pass up an easy opportunity.
So what are you showing us on the multimeter for?
So I have it 200K. So that's the limit on how high it will go. So if I find one that's at 10.0, that means it's 10K, correct?
Mr. Engineer, we need your help.
We need an engineer.
It's beyond our skill level.
No, engineer.
We need a professional.
Can we call a friend?
He has us on mute.
We have a 50-50 shot, and I think we need to call a friend.
Sounds like an engineer needs to do a video on how to use a meter.
Right? We tried to ask the audience, and that didn't work.
I had to go pee. What are you guys talking about?
We're asking you about Mr. Pirate. It's a genuine question.
And I remember asking this before. So on my multimeter, I have it at 200K for the ohm resistors. And if I test it on a resistor and I get a 10.0, is that 10K?
Yes.
That's all I needed.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, cause
See, phone a friend worked. What made me chuckle about his question was he made it sound like there were non-ohm resistors.
Wait.
He said I have it on 200K for the ohm resistors.
Oi, I am drunk.
He's doing a way better job drunk as he is than I do when I'm sober. So.
Yep.
Oi, you didn't agree so emphatically.
You and your big words, what?
Sorry.
You're not.
No, I'm not.
There you go.
Sorry, not sorry.
Anywho's, how's y'all's week's been? Yeah.
Are you poking those through the holes?
Yeah.
Just the tip.
No, he's poking all of it in there.
No, I'm going all the way in. There's no tip.
He's going ceramic deep.
Why do we laugh at all your dumb fucking shit?
It's engineering porn. What are you gonna do?
I swear, how have we not been reported yet?
Right?
Because nobody else is on this late.
No,
They're all watching porn. They're all watching real porn. Anyone else who's on the internet this late at night is watching real porn, not this stuff.
Well, it's not that late in California. It's only like 10 o'clock, right?
Yeah, still. It's not like, you know,
that's
it's not like the 5 o'clock rule for alcohol.
His Boyle's comment this morning, someone's like, when's the beer tent open?
Yeah, at like 8 o'clock.
Oh god, it's just too funny. I really want to get off at 8 o'clock. We'll let him drink at 8 o'clock.
Hi, yeah.
Yeah, say how much I love this group.
It's a nice, fun, weird-ass group. But then we still learn things. That's what's great about it. We bullshit around, but then we're actually learning stuff.
Are we really
Somehow.
though? Are we? We keep phoning that engineer.
We do.
We just
I'm sure he's pissed at us.
We just learned that you can put it on 200k for the ohm resistors.
You're out of luck in the other type of resistors, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyways, to answer your original question, my week was stupid because work is stupid. But then I'm not at work right now, so that's pretty cool. I mean, I don't know how else to answer that question, honestly.
I love how his laugh just echoed through everybody's mics and speaker stuff.
That's why I'm using push to talk, because without a headset, that happens super bad. Actually, IoT is the worst offender of that kind of stuff too.
Yeah, feedback is his problem.
I feel like he's never fully set up.
I'm pretty sure there's other problems.
No, we don't have time to list them.
And Babin has said before, she uses push to talk because you really don't want to hear how often she laughs at the silly shit we say, and how hard she laughs at it.
And then she'll sit all smug.
It's so annoying.
She'll just sit there all smug and like, that's not even funny.
Yeah, but when she rewatches the video stream, she laughs again.
I know, she's gonna point out shit that exposes my life and everything. It's like, you fucked up here, here, and here.
Oh my god! I was watching James posted a picture of something, and I'm like looking at these stickers in the background and all this kind of stuff. It was great.
And then you were telling us like, oh my god, I wouldn't have time nor like the energy or the skills to see all that tiny stuff, and you pointed out that stupid sign.
I know, but he had an unnamed reverse engineering podcast from Alvaro. It was Alvaro's podcast, and I'm like, oh, I know that podcast. I was very excited, and then I started looking at other stuff. I'm actually not that observant. It's just sometimes when I watch your guys' video, it's like I don't know, I'm interested in what's going on, so I start actually looking at things.
And she was surprised by the fact that we did a grid search of her apartment floor with all the stuff she had laid out.
I know, that was fun.
So part of what was amazing about that is that, when you upload an image to Discord, it's not full quality. So you guys were looking at some fuzzy ass shit, and you could be like, what's that? And like, how do you even know that even is interesting? That's why I thought it was amazing.
No,
maybe
that was
interesting because we didn't know what it was.
I was just saying, it's like we didn't.
Like, you were really looking. I mean, there's so much going on in that photo. It's just amazing that you could pick anything out.
I swear to God, I was trying to find Wallow.
Quadrant 1.
I think you're still looking for Waldo, right?
Mhm.
That would have been funny to have left the Waldo in there somewhere, just for the fun of it.
Oh, I'm gonna do that next time we see that. I'll just Photoshop it in there.
Soldering skills and Photoshop skills? Man, you're a man of multi-talents.
Oh yeah, that's how I got this job.
What? How? Photoshop?
No,
being a man of multi-talents.
Mm-hmm.
That's how we got Sarah too.
Mm-hmm. Wait.
I knew that was coming.
Yep. I was waiting for it. I told that manager, the interviewer, he's like, what do you want to do in 5 years? I'm like, dude, I don't know. I'm a jack of all trades. I don't know what I want to do right now. I'm doing everything.
At this new job, you might be able to do little red teaming things.
According to somebody that's been there longer, yeah, he's gonna want me to do red team stuff, but I just need to learn everything that's already there. If anything, also we need to automate a shitload of tasks because we're like swamped with other stuff.
Hey, Babin, he's holding on to his clippings.
Okay. Wait, what? Why is that? Am I supposed to laugh at that? Cause
No, it wasn't funny.
It's just tips.
No, it is interesting because it stops them from flying off, and I did mention that. But then it's like, wait, I already mentioned that.
Not tonight, you didn't.
I'm trying to point out everyone's habits every time.
Well, in case somebody's like drunk and just randomly watching,
habit.
you know, YouTube videos, they need to know.
Okay, no, fair enough. Watch
Babin is the unofficial narrator.
Watch as he clips the leads, and to make sure they don't fly in his face and like poke his fucking eyeball out, he holds onto them so that he can then direct when they fall.
I had something up the other day on the workbench at home, and 3 of those fucking leads fell out.
Fell out of what?
Or whatever it was I picked up. I can't remember what it was.
Shit, this one's a higher one. $2,000K and it's 465. So miss. So there's like a 470K. I'm assuming it goes in there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, hey, Tisboyo.
Do I know?
You're volunteering tomorrow, but what time are you actually showing up to the event?
We'll probably get there about 9 o'clock.
Alright. What's actually the, like, getting into the main parking area? Is that a pain in the ass?
It can be. I think the parking lot's open except...
Yeah, I'm not getting up that early.
Yeah, me either. I don't think it'll be too bad.
You're all about ass tonight.
Say that one more time.
You're all about ass tonight. Pain in the ass, getting in the parking lot. Big ass this and the other. And
big ass dad, this is a family YouTube.
This is family friendly show.
Man, there's some dysfunctional families. Calling this family friendly.
Hey, we're appealing to the masses on the real world bullshit.
We were talking the other day, and somebody was talking about someone big ass beard, and I'm like, punctuation is important because if he has a big ass beard, he's got a problem.
Are you watching real world, subtitles or something?
Hmm.
Alright, I'm done. I'm going to sleep, guys. I'll talk to you later.
Alright, man. Have a good one.
Yeah.
Night. Yeah, I don't even think I'm gonna finish this tonight. Shit's midnight right now.
He sounded so tired, and I'm like, I want to be like, just go to bed.
How are you not more tired?
By in denial. I probably have 10 hours of sleep total in the last 3 days. I'm actually
So you're
very
running
tired.
on fumes.
Yes.
And you have like what? Just tomorrow?
That's
or
why she's
tomorrow?
laughing at all the silly jokes.
No. Come on, let's not pretend I don't just laugh at every goddamn thing. My guess is that I'm gonna crash really hard on Sunday because this humidity and heat is kicking my ass, and it's supposed to be hotter tomorrow. Like,
Is it making your hair frizzy?
No, actually, I don't have frizzy hair.
No, I didn't say you had. I said, is it making your hair frizzy? Because some people that are used to the drier climate, when they go to the humid climates, their hair goes poof.
Yeah, I have very straight hair, so I don't have that problem.
Okay. Do you have thick hair, or is it like fine hair?
I have fine hair.
Oh, okay.
You
See,
brunette
usually
or
it's the
blonde?
fine people that have that problem. But interesting.
Yeah, I can't. My hair does not. In fact, I would get perms as a kid, and they'd last about a month, maybe. Like my hair does not want to curl for shit.
Oh, interesting. I can't believe we're talking about beauty.
I know,
Is that what we've got to? We'll be talking about the weather in a minute.
It is freaking hot and humid. I just already talked about the weather, actually.
Oh yeah, yeah, true. It rained here today. It rained yesterday, you crap ton.
It poured and thundered and lightning so much.
Yep. We had 0.63 inches of rain, and the Sierra had 18 inches of snow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
In May. What the fuck is that about?
Wow. Because that's where we get a lot of our water. So when it snows up there, it's really good.
Right. But 18 inches in the middle of May.
Did I tell you that it snowed? That's actually really weird for California.
Yep.
It did snow when I was in Chicago. That was really weird. I've actually realized I've never been in snow while it's snowing before. It's always like, just go visit the snow and it already snowed.
Oh, interesting.
Snow is wet and slushy and awful.
It depends on the type of snow. There's more than one type of snow, you know.
Yes, but this Chicago.
Because I didn't know some of this until recently. California snow in the Sierra is very, very dense and wet. And they call it, the powder that we get in the Sierra, and I'm using air quotes you can't see, they call it Sierra cement because it's freaking heavy because it's so moisture dense. Whereas if you go somewhere like Denver or you go to Canada, the snow is less water dense, so it's a lot lighter and fluffier.
So it actually
it's wet.
It's better to ski in Denver than the Sierras.
In powder, yes.
I actually have never done like snowboarding or skiing, so I always hear like, oh, the powder's good, but I don't know if that means fine or soft or hot. Like,
well, I've only ever skied or snowboarded in the Sierras, so I don't know whether but I'm led to believe that the powder and everything in Sierras is very heavy. I know it's very heavy, but it's a lot heavier than anywhere else, and it makes it harder to ski in or snowboard in. So I was given the impression that because I can ski somewhat in powder in the Sierra, I would be able to ski better in powder, deeper powder, elsewhere, because I'm used to heavier snow.
Interesting.
I thought.
Yeah, I mean, like, actually interesting that I didn't know there was.
Yeah, I'm genuinely saying I thought so too. I was quite shocked by that revelation.
That's fine. I'm just dying over here.
Okay. Can you do it more quietly? We're trying to have a conversation here.
Yeah, we're having a conversation here. Jesus.
I know, fucking snow. I'm in Texas. I give two fucks. No snow. We shut down the city with an inch of threat of snow.
Oh yeah, same here. Same here. If it snows at all, if it rains hard, everyone freaks out.
In California, nobody remembers how to drive when it rains.
Hey, you might be our cousin. Same shit here.
They'll turn into Miss Daisy's chauffeur when it rains.
Same here.
I'm trying to actually remember that movie, and I'm just not remembering. He did bad driving.
Well, they say driving Miss Daisy is like slow as fuck. Miss Daisy wasn't the driver.
No,
the chauffeur was.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, the way
Daisy
you said it, I thought
driving.
you were trying to imply that he was a bad driver.
Slow driver.
Oh, that's fine.
Everyone in California slows down, and you still manage to crash when it rains. What the hell's going on?
So funny on that. There was a road where I had to work, and it's on the left side on both ends. When we were coming back, there's a ditch right on your left side. Without failure, anytime it rains, like significantly, there's a car in the ditch. Somewhere in that ditch, there is a car in that ditch.
They haven't put a guardrail up there yet?
No. Because it's gonna be like a 10-mile guardrail kind of shit. But without fail, there's always a car in the ditch that falls in there.
Yeah.
So what are your wicker fair plans, Puck?
Show up, explore stuff, meet James, go watch Massimo Banzai give a speak.
Oh, best part. Meet James, not the Massimo part.
Yeah. Yep.
You actually want to meet people?
I'm not sure James is looking forward to it as much as I am. See?
I've had some pretty creepy encounters. I think you're gonna have to work hard to meet.
Yeah, I'm not gonna creep you out. That's fine.
You just really give him an excuse to say challenge accepted? Did you? Did you really do that?
I'm not gonna do that. No. No challenge was thrown down there. No gauntlets were thrown.
I kind of want to know is...
No. That was a gauntlet. That was a gauntlet. You don't have to pick it up.
Oh, I'm not picking it up. Nope. I am not going to be the reason James leaves this channel.
Again, you mean?
Again.
I couldn't help it. That's too perfect.
I'm loving Babbitt's laugh today. It's different. It's weird.
That's because she's in Ohio.
Yeah.
It's probably because I'm not using my normal headset. Like Tisboyo in real life sounds different than listening to him over Discord.
I have to say, you're clearer using that headset than the one you normally use.
Wait, say that one more time?
You're a lot clearer using that headset than the one you normally use.
I'm not using a headset at all. I'm just using my laptop speakers and my...
Oh, well, yeah, you need to get a headset then, because when you use a headset, you're not doing the funny echoey stuff that you normally do.
Wait, I normally echo? And
Yeah, I told you before, you get that thing going on.
Oh, that might just because I'm not on my shitty home Wi-Fi.
Oh, okay.
The ooh.
Well, I'm very impressed on your laptop.
That's really bad that the hotel Wi-Fi is better than yours.
Right?
That's not good. Time to upgrade, Babin.
What was that?
Time to upgrade.
I don't really have options.
And that's the sad part right there.
No, in the internet connection itself. I mean the equipment.
Oh, I could pay more money, but I don't think the speed would actually be better, really.
I didn't. Why did the equipment rather than the speed?
Oh,
at this point,
it's my router. I'm not using theirs.
That's why I said time to upgrade.
I remember it was not a cheap one that I bought.
I about to say we're by default. I'm sure we're passed by. Oh my god, I'm drunk.
What?
I had to stop and think because I've lifted my head so high, fast. I'm pretty sure our routers and everything are surpassed our ISP's fucking competitive capacity of transfer and everything.
Yeah, they're the ones throttling me harder than the router could.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
That sounds like a personal problem.
Yep. I can't talk no more.
Yeah, well. But no, seriously, it was, part of it is, even, I thought, oh wow, Tisboy has a cold and that's why he sounds different. But I just listened to him right now and it's like, you really do sound different over Discord versus, you know.
Well, doesn't he have allergies as well?
Yeah, but I mean, I talked to him all day.
Mm-hmm.
And thought, oh, that's why he sounds different because he has allergies. But no, like I just him post like talking in here. There's both him and IoT have it, so I'm just calling it the Ohio accent. But it comes out way stronger on Discord.
Mm.
And it just might be because it's more.
Well, maybe he's got a voice for radio.
I guess.
What? So have you never heard a radio presenter you listen to regularly, and then when you hear them on TV or you happen to them in real life, they don't. You have to close your eyes to realize that it's actually them.
I'm about to say.
A lot of times they have a radio, they have an actual radio voice.
Yeah, I know.
Welcome, KV, whatever. You know, stupid. Like I heard one podcast I listened to would call it puking when they do that voice, because everyone has to do that voice. I guess.
Alright, I think I'm only gonna. Fuck. I said I was gonna just do the resistors, but shit, there's more.
There's a lot more there.
Resistors have you got there too?
No, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 7 of them. I had to read each one individually. You know, first world problems, right? You know, people without a transistor tester problem.
So, you guys want to hear something that's ironic?
Sure.
Okay.
If it's Alanis Morissette, no.
I realize IntPirate is building a component tester, and I'm actually testing the component tester right now.
Hey!
That's awesome.
And IntPirate actually could do with a component tester right now.
Fuck yeah.
He needs one as testing.
He's going to be so happy when he's finished with it.
I am. I don't have to do this bullshit anymore. Let's see. Alright, I see where you go.
So wait, hey Puff, do you drive in and out of San Mateo in the same day?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that sounds annoying.
Well, normally I don't. I usually only stay till like 3 o'clock or something, and then we head out. But tomorrow, I'm going to the Hackaday meetup afterwards.
Yeah, that was neat. I went to that last year, and people just have stuff. Oh, hey, James, I saw that Carrie, however the hell you say his last name, I just call him the Badge Life guy. I saw he tweeted at you. I actually originally met isn't a strong word. I tried talking to him at the Hacky Day meetup thing at Maker Faire, but there were so many people trying to talk to him, I pushed out. That was a very exciting story, I know.
Hey, at least we let you get out.
It made me happy that he seemed to be happy to talk to James. I don't know how to explain it. I'm like, yes, do it.
Is that vicarious happiness?
Yes, I guess it is.
Mm.
I did get to meet him at KaiCon briefly. He gave me one of his little badge things, but I mean, he was really, I think, just really talking to the Mr. Blinky Bling guy. I just happened to be there.
He's like, oh, she's standing there. I'm gonna give him one of these, but I better give her one too.
Well, I mean, no, he already had one. I just mentioned something about the boards, and he's like, oh yeah, you want one? Yes, please.
Like,
so
duh.
I have an unpopulated one.
Interesting.
For which one?
The Dragonfly badge.
Ah, yes. Alright, 2,900 something.
I'm looking at the 16 people that made this project, and some people have done some really cool shit for storing it once it's assembled. Like, there's a guy who's printed a little tray that has a 9-volt battery in it, with even gone as far as a little Velcro retainer for the battery. And there's another that's done a salmon pink 3D printed box with a little knob and everything that allows him to, that contains the whole thing. Which is interesting.
You know, that's the other thing. There's a lot of these kits and everything else that has the 9-volt battery, but there's no room within the case for the 9-volt. And it's like, oh, you know, you just hang it. Why the fuck do you want the 9-volt just dangling off the fucking case?
You got a jack socket there, right?
I think so. No, it's just a 9-volt.
You got a little barrel jack there, though.
Oh yeah, I do.
So you can run it off a 9-volt bench supply or something like that.
I guess might have to do that.
Alright, I think I'm gonna actually have to go and get some sleep.
Yeah, I'm about to.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a pleasure. I think you probably need to do a part 2, Mr. Pirate.
Yeah, no, I am like falling asleep right now.
I'm just gonna point out how many people came out for your DrunkerBox.
I know.
Yeah.
I feel so blessed. And I feel bad they're just not, you know, why me?
Well, because you always do interesting shit. Look, and he's still soldering on, look. We all just said about we're going to go to bed and he's still soldering on.
He has to finish what he started at least.
Oh no, fuck this. I'm finishing it tomorrow.
Well, no, do it as a part 2.
I will. I don't know if you guys want to do late Saturday. I'll be studying tomorrow afternoon.
Oh, no.
Depends on when I get back from Maker Fair.
And late relative. So on the West Coast, it's late. It's very late. On the East Coast, it's like
Early morning. Tomorrow.
I mean,
You're in Tomorrowland.
Oh god, is it really 1:15 already?
Yeah, welcome to my world. See, right now I'll be like, oh, you know, it's fucking early in
It's late.
California.
It's like, oh, it's late and there's still shit we can do. Woo! West Coast people are still active.
They're not. We're just talking about going to bed.
Alright, good night.
Good night.
Best stream ever. I really like how you did the thing with the thing. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then there's the people, the place, the stuff. Yeah.
Actually,
And the people-
it does make me a little bit happy to see your workbench like messy. So that's cool.
Yeah. He's going to tidy it up before he goes to sleep.
You
Though.
thought of all that stuff.
No. What messy? What messy? That's pending.
That's whip. Work in progress.
Yeah, I like that actually.
This bench is whipped. It's work in progress.
Was it good?
Alright, seriously. It was fun. Have a good night.
Yeah, it was.
Alright.
Thanks.
Good night. Thanks for the stream, dude.
Alright, same. Alright. Stay tuned for part 2.
Peace.